Evening all, Chief Prepper here. In case, well, hopefully the air conditioner's not too loud, but I wanted to give a quick update, talk about a couple things. Yes, I have a patch over my eye, which is the way I'm going to be walking around, and not too distant feature for a while. It helps a lot at night. I drove last night for the first time with the impaired vision, and had a lot of glare, a lot of problems. Didn't have any wrecks. Didn't have anything close, but let's just say it's a challenge. So I got to see my primary care doctor. Of course, it's a different doctor 3 months after I saw the first one for the first time 3 months ago. And I've been seeing the VA since 2018. I've never had the same doctor twice. So, for whatever reason. She said she was going to do a consult. It's been 24 hours, so I have not heard anything. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm concerned that it might be permanent. There are things that happen that make me believe that maybe it won't be, but you can't know this stuff. So I will keep you posted. Right now, the danger is if it happens in my left eye, then I'll be blind, legally blind. I can't. There are portions. How's this? The vision in the right eye works fine, but there is stuff on the inside of the eye that is in the way. So, and the doctor said that I might be having strokes behind my eyeballs and the capillaries. So, why that doesn't warrant an emergency consult, I don't know. The VA's healthcare and medicine sucks ass. So that's it. So I think John from Prepper Nation, the Beaverines, I think he's right. I think in the end that we may all wind up moving into the 15-minute cities. I know for one, I'll be one of the ones that will try and go last, but in the end, it's about resources and necessities. So if there are no doctors and there are no dentists and there are no anything that you need outside of the smart cities, then guess what? You will have to at least visit, and then you run the danger if you visit, you ain't gonna come out. So, I am in the middle of recording every single music CD I have into my iTunes program on my laptop. Here in a minute, I'll show you the pile of CDs I've already gone through, and that's basically one tower worth of CDs. I have another tower that I have to go through, and then there are CDs that I can't record because I don't know where they're at. I had 2 cases full of CDs, and one of the cases went missing when we moved from Alabama to here. I just don't know where it went. I've tried to find it a couple times. I haven't had any success. It's either in a box or someone stole it. So I am working very hard. I achieved my first goal. I said this on the live the other night. Next week I'll pay off the first debt, and then hopefully 4 to 5 months from now I'll pay off a second debt. And then basically 4 months probably after that I'll pay off another debt, and then I'll be down to 2 credit cards, 2 car payments, and my mortgage. And at that point, I will probably start immediately stacking cash, like literal cash. And as soon as I get enough money to buy land, probably up around the Abilene area, the water source, then I will pull the trigger on that. And even if we go into an economic collapse, then it may be whoever's on the land, fuck the government, you show up and say, you're going to take it from me, but you ain't going to take it without a fight. So, I talked to somebody that about stuff, and I was surprised. He was very well informed. He's an accountant by trade who deals with companies with a lot of money, and he basically said he thinks that he specifically said that I had time. He said maybe 2 years. I think we're close to a year, maybe it is 2 years, then I'll have a good opportunity to at least have a place to bug out to if I need to. So he spoke he's very educated, and he talked about the economic collapse, the thing that starts with an E and ends with a G, and the thing that starts with a W and rhymes with foolish. So how entrenched and how much power they have, even though they're not an elected body. So I was just listening to Angry Pepper and one of his guests, and yeah, he said they've done a good job on hiding themselves and making it hard to fight. I say, no, they haven't. They're on TV. So, you know, find them. Nobody can hide. So, if you want to find somebody, and if somebody's heart is set on something, nobody can hide and not be killed. I do think we do need to be worried about economic collapse and a few other things. We should look at the world. You know, if they really want population reduction, a war, a world war would be really good for that, and launching nukes would be good for it too. So start paying attention. Well, that's Canadian Prepper. Video out on YouTube saying that the bunker builder guy is receiving phone calls 24 hours a day from the elite. Rich people ain't stupid. Rich people are rich for a reason. Just keep that in mind. Something else I want to talk about, I can't remember. It is late. It's almost, well, it's according to the thing on the table, it's 1:20 in the morning. So, be quiet, baby. Thunderstorms are hitting again. They hit earlier this evening. And, let's just say my dog is still more puppy than a dog, even though he's very big. There's thunderstorms freak him out. So. Alright, hopefully you can get an idea. So, box sets, CDs, more CDs. So, in the not too distant future, I will, the dog and the cat want to go outside. I will be beginning. The cat went out or not. You gonna go outside, buddy? It's raining. Come on, come on. K2, come. Come on. Leave him alone. Alright, so like I said, thunderstorm freaks the dog out. So, yeah. Oh, this is one of the things I've been wanting to say for a while. You need to start learning to read the creatures. I say, what do you mean by that? Well, creatures are actually critters. I have never seen ants build a pile of dirt around their holes and it not rain. And they start stacking that dirt at least a couple of days before, because it takes them that long to build it. So if we ever have a world-ending event and you lose the access to the weatherman, you need to keep a paper calendar so that you can reconstruct the months as you go, and then you'll know the seasons, assuming they don't change too much. And then come spring, summer, and fall, at least here in South Central Texas, the ants will tell you every time, without a shadow of a doubt, when it's going to rain, even if the weatherman says it's not. So, one thing to learn. Another thing to consider is I am in the middle of a battle with fleas. Have been for a year. It came with K2, the dog that's, he's a big dog, he's 80 pounds. He's not going to be a year in May when he was born, so he's still a puppy, but he's big and he's aggressive and territorial to the property. So, what are you going to do to combat critters? Even if you stockpile a decent amount of bug spray or yard treatment, you're going to run out. So I'm looking at trying to figure out ways to deal with that before that event happens. So, and if you haven't, New York Prepper was talking about nuclear forces being on high alert. Magic Pepper has been talking about drastic increase in activity at the silos in and around his area, North Dakota, I think. The Ukrainian counteroffensive is coming, so what may happen is the U.S. may have green-lighted to fire nukes at Russia, and if that happens, Russia will respond. So, and then they may target us. So keep that in mind. I don't know what to tell you other than keep listening to all the bad news. You need to be aware of what's going on and do your best not to let it depress you or scare you, and just continue working. Work all the way up until you can't work no more. When I say that, I mean, when I say that, the fan happens. If you are not where you need to be, then your focus will shift from doing projects and work to survival, to security, to food, to all the things that I've talked to you about before. So, information is knowledge and power. Knowledge and power. Chief Prepper, out.